my partner is saying no to me, you know, especially sexually, then I think there is something there.
But once he gives me, I know that yes. So I'm always requesting.
These keys, they are too short. I don't know what to say. A whole lot. I'll be at home.
You should not be giving an excuse to your husband because of
you don't test
not.
Are you serious right now, Gloria?
Yes.
So on the side, if it's on the side of the man, then it's a sign that he's cheating.
Yeah.
But when it goes on the flip side, the woman is not cheating.
Because for me,
my goodness,
because women
supporting women.
house.
Hello everyone, you are welcome to another episode of No Gray Areas with Sazzy, aka Sazzy of the Good Life. So as you can see with me here, I have beautiful ladies seated here, and let's call these girls talk. And I want to discuss on signs of a cheating partner. What are those things that one can see or suspect, and then you feel like, this person, there's something going on here. This guy is cheating or this lady is cheating. Because like we all know, cheating is not just one-sided. It runs on both sides. It may not necessarily be your partner, it may not necessarily be your spouse, but maybe something you have experienced before. Before we got married, I'm almost certain that we probably had a previous relationship and maybe somebody experienced something, or you had a friend that must have explained to you that, oh, these were things I noticed in that relationship that didn't turn out right. So however way, I'm sure that we must have heard a story. If you have not experienced, you must have heard a story. So the floor is open for us.
Like my partner, we are okay. I don't know. I don't have to start searching. Are you sure you're okay? I'm 100% okay because I think this, when you're looking for something, you see.
Oh,
personally, I don't see. I have kids to even think about. I don't even have time.
But
I don't have time.
I think for general speaking, not that I've experienced late nights, I would say if you must start cooking or staying out for the whole night and not coming to the house, I would suspect, except there's a good reason for you not to be home with your family and your kids. If there's any man who work from maybe normal working UK hours, you know, it runs from 9 or 8 to 5 or 6, sometimes 7 p.m. So if there's a man that does that kind of work and is like coming back 12 p.m., there is no traffic that much here like this. Back home, I will question such what is going on. But I have no experience like my sister said. I'm also of that opinion.
so what you're saying is, if a man is regularly spending, keeping late nights, and then it's regular, like not like almost every day, or maybe like 4 times, 5 times a day, and you know the exact time they close from work, and there's literally no reason.
From past experience as well, there are some guys that can't answer calls where you are. I was not really in a relationship, but I've experienced such 2 friends like that. Whenever he has a call, he runs out to answer the call. You start questioning, but why do you have to go out before we do that? We actually have a series of other girls that whenever he's with he must run to school. When they call ring, we want to go meet the finish speaking and all of that. So if there is such relationship, you need to watch out, you need to be careful and be sure that you're not the only one. I don't.
So from my curious mind, I'm here thinking, what can you actually say about a spouse or a partner that has a code on their phone? What can you say about
My
like you do not? Yeah, what
I don't bother myself. I don't bother myself.
Code. They don't probably they don't want it to.
He has code. I have
To
code on
see
my phone.
anything that is when he has the code, and you have to know the code. You can access the phone anytime you feel like.
To be very honest,
You're not
I don't bother
You're not
myself.
going to get the phone just because you want to check for something funny. Maybe you just need something to make a call to get a number
I
from
have
him.
my own phone. His password. Then he has his own
I
phone.
think the best thing
I
is
don't
not
bother
to
myself
go
with it.
You don't go to their phone.
I don't bother
So your
myself.
phone is passworded, your partner's phone is passworded, and then you feel like, in your own opinion, you feel like it's better let's respect our
I think
privacy.
it's just their privacy.
So that's what you think. But what do you think? Do you agree with that?
No, I don't.
It's 50-50.
I don't agree with
Okay.
a man having a code because once you have a code, there's something you don't want your partner to know.
And can you
Like my husband, he doesn't have any password on his code. It's just the pattern, and the pattern I was the one that activated because of the key. The same pattern too I have on my phone. But once men have code on their phone, they are up to something.
Okay.
That's one of the signs. to be honest, that's one of the signs, because once a man has a code on his phone, that's a sign of he has something that he doesn't want you to know.
Yeah,
that's one of my own signs.
Yeah,
too.
okay.
And another sign, when once a man keeps out, or when once he comes back home and he's avoiding you, all the normal talk people normally discuss, he's avoiding you, he doesn't want to do anything with you, you will know he's having something outside, because when one they start having affair outside, as in their mood and attitude will change.
They're always on their phone.
So you will know he's up to something. So that's another sign. And again, once you ask them to snap picture with you and you want to put in public, they will say no, I'm not interested. Then you should know the guy is up to something.
He's up to something. So that's a sign. When a partner is refusing to take pictures with you in a public space and doesn't want you to probably upload your pictures. Because I've heard stories of people say things like, some ladies, they come up to say things like, I want to take pictures with my partner and they don't want me to. And even sometimes they get to upload their pictures on WhatsApp status or probably put it out there in public space, and they are reaching out to them like, why did you post my picture out there? So it's like, it's not adding up. It's not adding up. So if you are saying that we are an item, why are you not finding it comfortable when I put out our pictures? I don't know, Saddy, do you have something to say about this?
Well, for me, I would say when the spouse is not transparent on things that they are doing, that you always have this question, why, how, where, as a spouse, right? I mean, there is, because if it's like a genuine spouse, will always have an explanation. They think that you owe an explanation. Why was I late? Why was I away? Why was I this thing? But once they do not, and they are not trying, and you know, like, you know your spouse. I think a spouse is like two, is my husband and wife. They know each other the best because they have lived 247 with them for so many years, and then they know what's wrong. You know, they can feel it. There's something wrong. There's something. You don't have to look at their phone. You don't have to look at, like, you know, what they are doing and all. You just feel that you have that as after a very long time. You feel that there's something, there's a change that you find, and that is not very favorable to you and the family. I think you don't even have to see phone. It just shows.
So maybe we'll call it maybe like sixth sense or intuition. Especially ladies. A lot of ladies have this intuition that something is not right. It may not necessarily be the fact that the person is cheating, but when something changes, when something is off, you just read the room. You just understand that something is off, something is going on. And then what can we also talk about? What can we say about the sexual aspect of a relationship? Because there are some people, I've heard ladies, men generally say that the moment my partner is saying no to me, you know, especially sexually, then I think there is something there. We need to read the line, we need to look up. What do you think about the sexual aspect?
That is one of the tests I'm always giving my husband. Anytime he goes out and come out, I have to tell him I need it. But once he doesn't give me, I know he has got it somewhere. But once he gives me, I know that yes. So I'm always requesting. Anytime I see him coming in late, or yes, I will ask for that one. That's my number one test. I test to see if you have gotten it outside, or if he gives me, I will know yes, he has not gotten it anywhere.
So guys, that's one of the tests. Just look out for it. If they give you, they have not gone out there. But if they don't give you, they've gone out there. According to Gloria,
there are some that are super antsy. But once he give me, I'll be satisfied that yes, he can satisfy two people.
What is the man ask when the lady is not giving? Does that mean the lady has gone outside?
No, you have to give because you ask. It's not the man.
What if the reverse is the case? What if the man is asking and the lady is saying no? What are you saying? Is it a sign? Is it also a sign that the man is cheating?
It's not a sign because most times ladies are not.
Are you serious right now, Gloria?
Yes.
So if it's on the side of the man, then it's a sign that he's cheating.
Yeah.
But when it goes on the flip side, the woman is not cheating.
Yeah, because for
Oh
me,
my
I think
goodness.
because women
Women
we are the
supporting
center of the
women.
house. We do everything in the house. Sometimes
maybe
you're
we'll
just
be
tired,
tired.
and you say no. It's true. That's true. When you're tired and when you're feeling normal women's sickness, and you always say no. You
They
say
can't
no.
be tired because they are men. That's why they are
They're not
men.
supposed to be tired because
They're
you don't do any chores.
They are men. They are not supposed to be
You go to
tired.
Oh
work
my
and
goodness,
come
this is interesting.
Yeah.
So
you the woman, you clean, you cook, you do all those things, and you're tired. So you need some space.
No matter how tired, if your man puts you on, I'm telling you, you'll be on.
Yeah, it's true.
No matter how
So
tired.
is it the
you are.
duty of the man to
No matter how
is it the
tired.
duty of the man to sexualize the environment, to steam up the atmosphere?
exactly.
So is it the man,
Are
the
you
duty of
sure?
the man to always initiate sex?
Not
always
always.
initiate it?
No, I don't think so. It depends upon initiative.
vice
Who
versa.
initiated first.
It's mutual.
If it's man, he wants it, he has to initiate it.
Yeah.
Do whatever he needs to do.
Because he wants it, so he has to put you in the mood.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then, and talking about initiation, there are some people that also still talking about the sexual aspect of a relationship. There are some people that their spouse do not literally deny them sex, but then they say because you do not initiate sex, then I think there is something wrong. Some people actually have a problem with that, and they begin to tie it to cheating and suspecting that something is wrong, because everybody wants to feel accepted or wanted, and if you are not doing it, and maybe it's constantly the man putting himself out there to initiate sex and the woman is not trying, what can you say about? Are you saying that it still doesn't mean that the woman is not cheating, or it's just what can we say about that?
In this aspect, men naturally, if they are the one constantly initiating this thing and the woman is not doing it, they are not always happy. Sure, they will tell you to your face that at times they will even leave you. For example, me, I have 2 kids. These kids, they are too short. I don't know what to say. A whole lot. I'll be at
You should
home.
not be giving an
doing that.
excuse to your husband because of kids.
Yeah, it's not excuse.
Before the kids, he met you and that's what he wanted.
Yeah,
So
maybe
if
when
that's
you are
what he
single.
wanted, you have to try all your best to be on the job.
No,
because when you
our
are
bodies are not
slacking,
built the
that
same
is
way.
when they start going out. So no matter how your kids are stressful, you need to find a way to come around and satisfy them.
It's true, but our bodies are not built the same way. You should know that.
You
There are
can't take
there are some
Ogogoro,
women.
my sister. You need something
They are
to
very
eye you
active.
on. Yeah.
There are some women, they are very active.
Me, I'm active, and
Very
I take hot. So you need to take
I don't take anything. Once I'm tired, there's nothing you can do about it.
my sister, you need to start taking something that will.
I don't take anything. Please tell me to come to natural. And once I'm tired, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm always tired. I'm always tired.
Oh, God. You guys are pushing them out, to be honest. To be honest, you are pushing them out. Yes.
But they should also try and understand with us too. Not because you're tired, they will go out.
Like Saturdays, I tell my husband, Saturday, Sunday is even fun. Let's do Sunday out of Saturday because I wake up very early, start cleaning. I finish cleaning, I'm in the kitchen cooking. Before I finish cooking, feed the kid, do this, do that. Ask me, before you know it, I am almost the whole day. And then on that day, you come meet me as tired as I am. By 8, I am as in
Knackered.
almost too tired that I just want to hit that bed, and even if I'm not sleeping, relax. I mean, he knows if you meet me on that day, there is nothing that's going to happen. So that's my own. But that's what I'm trying to say. Man should be understanding. On that stressful period, you should know that the woman has done too much. I'm not bothering you. I know you are a man. Don't come and help me clean your people or anything. At least I'm doing that because I know I'm doing that. That's the woman's work. We know that already. But if I have done all of that, please allow me have my rest because I need it at that time. Okay. Even if you want to do anything on that and just know that I'm not going to respond and it won't be fun for me. What's there when you are the only one having fun and I'm too tired to do it? As in it's punishment to me at that point. Yeah. So the man should be very understanding. That's what I need. When it's no, it's no, and you have a reason. As in the man should be able to sit down with you as well.
Okay. Are we saying that when the man rejects or refuses or doesn't agree to sex, it means he's cheating? Are we all agreeing to that? it means he's cheating.
No, I don't think so. The man can also be tired. Depending on the kind of work the man is doing, he can come back home very tired as well. Even at that point, even when you try to even do anything, some people say, okay, no matter how tired this guy is, so can he comes around. No. I have seen that men
But could it be a possibility? But could it be a possibility?
Yes.
If he says he's tired, he's tired. I have to make do at that
My
point.
sister.
If I don't have sex for one day or one day in a week, he wouldn't kill
No,
me.
we are talking about
he's
no.
tired,
It's not a
he's
one day. No,
constantly.
it's not a one day
Constantly.
thing. It's not a one day thing. We are talking
Constantly.
because we are saying the question is if a man or a woman constantly
is
you know saying no, turning down
it's a
your
problem.
advances, you understand, sexual advances. Could that be a sign?
Yes.
Could that be that there is something
Maybe
wrong?
there
Could
is
that be
no
a sign
love.
of
There
cheating?
is a sign. It might not just be cheating sign. It might be sign for other things. There is no love in the marriage anymore. There is, the woman is fed up or something. There should be something where a woman will constantly refuse her husband. There must be something. Then that you need to work out with your husband as well. And for me, if you have such, it's not punishing you with sex that will make him understand. Speak up. That's why speaking in marriage, I think as
Communication.
As a communication, sorry,
Yeah.
is very good. So
Yeah.
if you're having something that you're tired today, your man doesn't think you're tired. He won't do it. If he comes back tomorrow, you're tired. Hey, as you also look at him,
You'll be pushing
as
him.
you are pushing him aside, and that can make him go to other things.
All right.
And also, there are some women that probably they might be having some health issues.
Yeah.
Down there,
Yeah.
maybe pains. So these things can also
Be a factor.
be a factor.
Why a
Can
woman will
reduce their
turn
sex
down.
drive,
Okay,
their urge
yeah.
for sex.
Some
You
people
understand?
naturally have
Yes.
low libido. Low
Exactly.
libido.
So we should
Okay.
also consider this angle also.
Yeah.
This part.
And that's where it stems from when Sivina was saying communication. Because yes, communication. If regardless of what you are going through, it's a partnership. You understand? We are doing this together. So you need to communicate what you are feeling, how you are feeling, and then both of you should be on the same page and know how to sort it out. Now, the final thing I want us to look at as well, which I've also heard. What do you think about, could this be a sign as well of cheating? A spouse that is constantly taking their phones into the bathroom, into the toilet. They want to use the restroom, their phones are with them. They are sleeping, their phones are under the pillow.
And when you touch the phone,
There's a problem. That's a sign.
It's not a sign. It's not a sign. My husband.
It depends.
Let me now give you an example.
depends.
My
It
husband. He stays toilet. You can go to the toilet. I don't even know what he does with the phone. But I think that he's a business guy. Exactly. It's not as if I'm trusting somebody 100%. You understand? But I know him very well. We will talk together. If anything changes, I will know. So for now, nothing has changed. But he's always with his phone. He is always with his phone. Even when he's sleeping, he just want to take the phone. He will wait.
But he allows you to touch his phone when you want to do something.
Yes, now. Do you know it? Do you know it? I don't know his password. He was the one that forced me to know his password.
That one is understood.
You understand? He forced me in. I don't go to his phone. I don't have
Zero
I have
interest.
Zero interest. But he was the one that forced me
To know his
Know this password.
Okay.
Whenever I change, he will tell me. So I wouldn't want to say that these people that goes out with their phone here and there. If my husband is going to toilet, he goes with his phone. Even though he goes to the toilet, he forgets. He will call me to bring it.
Yeah, because maybe he's expecting call.
No,
Okay,
he
but-
just used to his phone.
But
That's
when
what-
where they
But if
don't
you look
allow
at
it,
it,
we just used to it.
if you look at it, when I asked the question, Gloria and Blessing did not agree to that. They were out. They were very direct about it. They said it's a sign. But what do you want to say about it?
It's
Gloria?
a sign because I feel if you cannot do without your phone, is another aspect. But 24 hours you're with your phone, you don't want to drop it, you're going somewhere. I mean,
You're always pressing your
50-50,
phone. You want to touch your
there's
phone. What are you
something
doing
off.
with my phone?
Yeah.
And you can't even
So
access
I think it's
the
a
code
sign
and all of
because
that. It's a sign.
if you say someone is used to his phone, I mean there's a limit. You don't take your phone to your bedroom or toilet. There's a limit. If you're sitting down in the room or your parlor, you can be with your phone 24 hours. But going to the toilet, I think
always having
there's-
this,
even if it's not cheating,
I'm leaving
there's
my phone
something
for
you
5
don't
minutes.
want her to know or want her to hear. So I think there are other things.
So
that
there should be
secretly-
limits to
yeah,
what we do.
Yeah. That's
Can I say
right.
from experience that what I'm trying to say it depends. When she was talking just now, my husband and your husband, think they are the same. They are friends anyway. My husband is always on his phone. At the beginning when we got married, we passed through that stage. As the trust has matured to the extent that I don't bother anymore because a man that I've been with for over a decade, and for more than 2 years we were sharing password. At the point when we changed our phone, we went his own password and nobody ever wanted.
And sorry
like that.
And that's the problem.
We be like that.
Trust people too much that when they start doing things we don't notice on time. That's another thing. Is you trust him too much. When he's doing something you don't think he's doing something. That's why every time you need to know their mood. That's why I say it's not normal for someone to be with his phone and
constantly welded to your phone.
He reads from his phone. That's why I say
no, not
he
even
reads
reading.
papers from
Your
his
phone is on the table and you're sitting. No, your
read
phone.
it from his phone.
Yeah.
He can read it outside.
Yeah.
Must it be in the toilet?
Must it be in the toilet?
He's reading something you don't want to lose.
Okay, now let's look at
You
it.
can pause
We read
and go
because
back.
sometimes I also read.
Yeah.
If you are reading something very interesting, you're
I'm just saying
that when you trust
with my phone.
Sometimes when I'm watching something,
you don't want to
allow one
lose
person
the
to-
concentration of what you are doing
I'm not
at
saying
that point.
Yeah.
And you can even be answering calls and you are pressed and you go with your phone.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you trust people too much, they take advantage of it. And
Because
that's
they know,
the truth. They know that you trust
trust
them.
them.
Then when they start doing things, you
won't even know.
You will not know.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
when you
can we-
trust
can
people
we
too
and
hear-
you want to pick a call, they are sitting together
And they are
phone
jumping on their
you
phone.
pick
That
the
one
call and you go to the
That
toilet or you
I
go to
will
the
question
room.
that.
Yeah.
I will not do that before me. I will question that.
Okay, so Sadia, what do you want to say about this, Sadia?
You know what?
Because
I
you've been
didn't-
observing.
yeah,
I would love to hear your
I
own
didn't say
perspective.
much. It's because even me, I do that. I think food on the toilet. so I do. It's not necessarily for any reason. It's just sometimes all these YouTube shorts and these days it's very captivating, isn't it? So you just want, you don't want to miss it. You just keep on watching, and it just has become like, I think it's the whole world that has changed because we have everything in that small phone. So it is not necessarily you are cheating. Like I cannot say generally, right? But I'm just speaking like from my experience. It's not necessarily cheating. Sometimes you may want to watch videos. Sometimes you may be like on your Facebook watching something, looking, or So yeah. So I would not really say 100% every time you are taking phone is cheating. But I would say it depends upon which couple. But that only doesn't mean that you're cheating. There will be other signs. I don't
watch
think.
movies, we watch things, then we want to go with our phones. But when your phone, you're just sitting, you're not doing anything with your phone, and you want to stand up to the toilet and pick your phone. You're not doing anything. The phone was just on the
it
table,
was just on the
and you want to
table,
move, you pick your phone. You're going to the kitchen, you pick your phone.
You are sleeping in the pillow. The phone is under the
So
pillow.
it's something to ask. You want to ask.
And you
what
never
is
leave
really
your phone
happening?
for your
Okay.
You
wife.
never leave your phone.
Yeah.
If you
I
even
want
leave
to
your
take a
phone,
picture.
to
I
be
want to take
honest,
something. What do you want to do with my phone?
If your phone is on the
I've-
floor, I will not touch it. But once you start, as in picking your phone,
Yeah, you will make me
You
to
want
touch
to
it.
know what
You
is
raise
there.
the person's
Exactly.
curiosity, right? You raise their
I
curiosity. Okay,
want to know
so
why.
I think at this point we want to draw the curtain for this particular topic. And if you have anything, if there is any sign that you know of that we have not talked about, put it in the comment section and let us know, because we want to constantly learn from one another. So for today, I just want to say thank you for joining us on this episode of No Gray Areas with Sazzy. Bye.